Hey Libra, what's going on? How's it going? It's me, Archer, and it's time to do your everything energy check-in for the week ahead, pulling on a little work club and all the above. That even though I'm pulling on the current energies while we're recording this live, these readings are timeless. So they're totally whenever they popped into your algorithm, you clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit. Perfect timing, meant to happen. Everything happens for a reason. All right. So welcome. Thanks for being here. Love the like for you. I choose to be here, but I'm here for you. TikTok, double tap the screen. Facebook, Instagram, show some love. And you all are more than welcome to come over, hang out, be a part of the channel. The links in the bio will take you to YouTube, to Archer Astrology Tarot. And thanks for being here on the channel, too. If you're new, hi, I'm Archer. You know me. Hi there. But subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. I do go live for an all signs every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, along with each individual sign reading, probably weeknights, but we're going to be doing Cap, Aquarius, and Pisces on Saturday. But it's cool. All right, so subscribe, set the bell, be a part of the fam. And all the safe to click links to all the playlists, all the platforms, everything that we've got to offer here is available by scanning this QR code or using the pinned comment down below. All right, that'll take you to everything. Pick a card. I need to do a pick a card soon. I need to do another pick card. I kind of miss doing those. But anyways, just check out the Archer Astrology link tree. It's got everything you need, even Archer Astrology stickers. All right, so let's tap in and tune in. All right, let's see what we've got. And if you do want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer the one-on-one Zoom readings where it's like you're hanging out here with me at the table, traditional private YouTube videos, and the thrifty, short and sweet energy check-in videos. So shoot me an email. I'll send you back the pricing, booking, and availability details. All right. So I look forward to working for you. What's up, Rocky Mountain Vibe? Good to see you too. Hey, Cappy Go. What's up? Cappy Go got a new place. Cappy Go's rocking it. Moving on up to the east side. Anyways, hey, Ralph. Hi, Melissa. What's up, y'all? I need to get back to Tennessee. I miss my red couch. Navajo Messenger, what's up? Hey, Kazaa. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Thank you for the gifts, too. You guys are awesome. All right, Libra, let's do it to it. What do we have for Libra, the one on their mind? We're shuffled. We're connected in. All right, the biblical shadow deck's doing the heavy lifting. Archer deck's doing the clarifiers. Whatever comes out, I got your back. All right, so we're going to do it. Whatever comes out. And when you're with me, I'm your ride or die for life. All right, I have got you protected. With the Ace of Wands. Wow, way to bust this deck out, right? There's a new passion getting ready to happen after a long period of patiently waiting. So I'm talking to a Libra that's tired of patiently waiting. Like I'm ready for action finally. If I hear one more tarot reader say divine timing's a play, Libra, I got you. This Ace of Wands shows the countdown is nearing the end. All right. I will try to avoid using divine timing. And let's try to dab into this directly. All right. When my deck pops a card, it's charged. So let's do it. Give me 2 shovels for Libra, please, and thank you. And no squirrels were harmed in the filming of this reading. It's going to be one of them days. Let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Melissa, is Freebird still open or is 2nd Street still closed? Because I really got to get there for a pair of boots. Anyways, let's love this deck and a new hat for the lovable, lovely Libras. Here we go. Case dismissed. Overall energy is the 3 of Swords into the Knight of Wands. That leads to the King of Swords. Yeah, and back to that Ace of Wands. All right, there is something that you're just at a new beginning. This is a fresh start. Your passion, your drive to just make it through the day is going to get re-energized on this one. And actually allow you some time to process your thoughts too. The King of Swords is my favorite king, Gemini energy. That the King of Swords thinks before taking action. The other 3 kings kind of steamroll in on things, but the King of Swords is like, hold it. Let's prepare first, okay? So after a long period of overthinking and overwhelming energies, you get ready to move forward and start fresh, okay? So let's go for it. Starting with current conditions at Libra. We have the Justice card, that's your major arcana, the Fool card, that's Aries, and the Ace of Feathers are Swords. Duh. Pay attention, Archer. Okay. Ace of Swords. There's actually, you are in your own energy right now. I kind of like this. It's like you're taking over your own reading. You're coming into a period of growth as a result of some of the work that you put into yourself for a while, which, man, you are looking good too, Libra. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. That's your major arcana. look how far you've come. Even though you're like, oh man, it's been rough, Archer. Man, first this happened, then I had to deal with this, then this came next. It's test after test after test, and I suck. I blew it. You're actually not giving yourself good credit. You did really good. Justice card to the Fool card. You've passed some tests and closed some cycles. You're setting boundaries for yourself. I like that. All right. Like Moses showing up with the 2 tablets and being like, Moses, where's the 3rd one? He's like, hush. Dropped it on the way down. What's up, Cub? Now, with the Fool card to the Ace of Swords, though, you've learned some amazing techniques, haven't you? That you're getting ready to apply to real life and to your next moves. All right. What's up, little Willow? Oh my gosh, missed you, girl. What you been up to? Spinny hugs. All right. On the Ace of Swords to the Fool card, 2 cards confirming that you've been sort of a yes person for a long time, right? Because you try to keep everybody happy and keep the peace, but you get absolutely nothing back in the results for it to show, right? So we'll find out, because after test, there's just something new starting for you, like a fresh, clearer energy. Okay. Somebody doing laundry right now? Because that's what I just smell, like fresh laundry after you've like shoved like a dozen dryer sheets in the dryer, you know? Okay. Anyways, let's see what's up in the money. Give me some base cards on the money, please, and thank you. The Lovers. Are you facing a choice? 5 of Wands into the 9 of Swords. And on the 5 of Wands, I'm pulling a more traditional Rider-Waite energy here off of Joseph, dealing with the jealous brothers, all right? In that you're training. So you've been dealing with some jealousy or some kind of workplace drama that you're working on overcoming. It's like you're training for the next chapter, even though silently, you haven't really let anybody know you're making plans of any kind. You're kind of just, maybe you've heard talk of like layoffs in the workplace, or something like water cooler talk has got you nervous or fearful about keeping your job. Or some of you guys have already been laid off, but you're at a choice where there's 2 potential options, one that you haven't told any about, and then one that has been being discussed. So I got to see where that goes. That's interesting. Okay, maybe are some of you guys trying to like start your own business? We'll find out. There's a lot of Gemini energy in your work. Okay, let's get into the past person. All right, let's start off with the past person, because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. Because my title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do. Or none of us should tell any of you guys what to do. We should just be your map readers. On the Hermit card to the 3 of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles, it does show this person has been working overtime. Some of you guys have a guardian angel that's actually been beside this person over the years, okay? I think the biggest thing they're working on is their sneaky ways with this Hermit card, okay? So kind of the way that some of you, they weren't all in, like, and never really wanted to address any real situations. They had a great way of dodging the energy. 3 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, those shows they're actually working on this, about being more honest, more open, all right? It's like somebody that figured out that if they keep telling lies, they have to try to keep remembering the lies to cover up the lies that were made to tell the other. So they decided to stop lying. You know what I mean? So we'll find out what's up with that. And now the new person. 3 of Swords. Are some of you guys, with this 3 of Swords is the overall energy, are you guys being faced with a choice of like you're getting ready to leave a connection and you're already talking to somebody new, and like you're unsure of the choice you got to make or something? We'll find out. Alexa, what's up? Hi, girl. How you doing? Hey, Jungle Love. I love when Alexa shows up. You're awesome sauce. Should we try it? Should we try it? Hey, Alexa, subscribe to Archer Astrology Tarot on YouTube. Hey, Alexa, turn on kitchen lights. Somebody comment if that ever works. I just want to know. Hey, Brittany, what's up, girl? How you doing, honey? Okay. Now, the new person with the 5 of Pentacles to the High Priestess on the 6 of Pentacles, which tells me that like this person seems to be a bit of a procrastinator, right? High Priestess on the 6 of Pentacles. Hey, Chantel, what up? The High Priestess shows they have feelings for you, but they're not showing it. Like, they never really take action, even though you've tried and given enough signs that you're interested. It seems like they seem to keep missing them. 5 of Pentacles on the High Priestess. Okay, so I'm going to see what's up with that. Spinny hugs back to you, Alexa. 6 of Pentacles. There's something equal between the 2 of you guys. It's like you guys are taking turns at it, though, that like when one of you is showing signs of moving forward, the other one gets nervous about it. And then the roles reverse a bit. Oh, this could be interesting. Okay. Well, we do have the shadow deck out, so this gets a little deeper into the Bible. But let's see. All right. Could definitely be dealing with either another Libra, could be an Aries. Gemini is pretty strong on this too. There's also a lot of Taurus and Pisces, Capricorn, and Virgo. All right. You or them could either be born on the 5th, the 6th, the 9th, or the 1st. And off of your major arcana with the Ace of Swords, I'm seeing 111. So repeating ones might be following you, especially with that Ace of Swords. But okay, I think I got an idea into this. So let's go. I think I'm downloading the messages. That's AOL dial-up sound. All right, let's go. Hey, Autumn. What's up, Trisha? 6 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. You're on the right track. See, I told you. Even if you don't think you are, you're doing good with the 9 of Cups. This tells me you got some blessings coming in your way, okay? Because some of you guys need a break, or you want a vacation. It's like maybe you can't afford it yet, or you don't have time off. But some of you guys are just like, I just want a break for a minute, okay? It's like you need a break because you're tired of having to constantly put up boundaries to protect yourself, you know? It's a lot of work to keep having to pass test after test after test with the Magician. And I actually do see, remember how I mentioned Death card, Scorpio energy. Some of you guys might even be a Libra Scorpio cusper in the 3rd decan of Libra. But remember how I mentioned it with the 3 of Pentacles that you had one of your guardian angels over here helping get this person into the Queen of Pentacles, the Proverbs 31 energy, right? What I'm seeing on this one is that it is one of your passed on loved ones that's helping you with this Death card. It took a minute for them to come in, but I'm seeing them now off of it. They're sorry they left you before you got there. Aw, spinny hugs, Libra. They're sorry they left you before you got there. They just didn't want you to see them that way. Like it was supposed to happen that way to protect you and to protect the memory that you get to have of them. Okay? With the 2 of Pentacles, they want you to stop feeling guilty for that. They did it this way. They didn't want you to see them at the end. They chose their time. Well, God kind of did, but you know what I mean? It was just meant to allow you to keep the good memories together alive. And they're showing me something about a carousel. I don't know if it's a memory of like going to a theme park or maybe even just one of them small carnivals that like show up in like a mall parking lot or something, but they're really focusing on the carousel and like really showing me the horses on the carousel going up and down. They they would really like for you to stop feeling guilty because they chose to leave before you got there to protect you. All right, you have absolutely nothing to apologize or feel guilty for. And the reason that you have felt like that you're like, why are they mad at me? I don't even feel their energy half the time. It's not because they're mad at you. There's no guilt. Okay, it's because they're over here working on your person. All right, they're one of their things is like they're helping to make things start working for you like you want it. Okay, they're they're showing me like a family heirloom necklace, not a brand new one, but like one that was like they're like it was my mom's and now it's Libra's or something. um some of you might either have lost this necklace or pawned it for whatever reason. Don't worry though, they're even telling me it happened for a reason, and that either like you get the ability to like buy it back or you're going to find it. For those of you that just lost it and you're like freaking out, right? You're going to find that, or you'll have the opportunity to get it back. Now with the 6 of Wands, you're beginning to change for the better. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect from this because this person does help you so much more than you know. With condolences to that, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, they're guiding you in a new direction. Okay, it's kind of like the beginning of a change for the better and not feeling like so stuck, 2 of Pentacles, and locked down. And with the Ace of Swords on the Ace of Swords, repeating cards lets me know that we're like full circle on your energy. It's like, yeah, Archer, you got the whole thing. So your Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Cancer, Libra energy. You're changing for the better and not feeling so like stuck and locked down. And going to start feeling, I mean, these aces can signify independence in the tarot, right? So it's like you're coming into a much more freer, independent time than before without being bullied or judged for being yourself. You know, it's like your independence and your confidence is expanding along with your friend network too. So I know you've been through a lot of tests. It does look like you're going to get a little break from the tests. And now it's like the rewards for the tests that you've passed come in and you start that ascension to the next level. Okay. Ace of Swords, Saul's conversion. All right. I like that. You could be born on the 1st or the 6th, the 16th, the 31st or the 13th, the 2nd, the 10th or the 20th, maybe even the 30th. Okay. Those could even just, for those of you not born on those days, it's very possible those dates may hold significance, could even be in different months of the year. And you could definitely be dealing with an Aries or a Leo. Cancer is pretty strong here too, along with Capricorn, possibly even another Libra. But it does seem like a lot of your energy too. Oh, side note on the Fool card, you're going to hear through the grapevine about somebody's lie coming out, Libra. Okay. And it's just a little bit of karmic justice for you. All right. Justice card, your energy that you're going to be like, oh, I knew that person was full of it the whole time. All right. Just something you hear through the grapevine, but it gives you a little bit of justification for a previous tower moment that happened in your life with this person. Okay. And you find out, yup, guess what, Libra, they were lying about it all along. Just through normal conversation with somebody. All right. And in your own mind, you can be like, haha, cool. Okay. So let's see what's up in the work energy. Let's get some details on this because it's like with the Lover's card, you do have a choice. But it's destined to happen with that Gemini energy because the Lover's card is a major arcana. And major arcana signifies these major planetary shifts or changes that, you know, like trying to stop Mercury from retrograding. We can't do it. You just have to kind of go with it. All right. Love you too, Jonathan. Thank you. Hierophant. You just have to kind of go with it, go with the flow. All right. Somebody here either likes waterfalls or something. I was really drawn to the waterfall for some reason on this Hierophant. 8 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Does somebody... Oh, you know what? Maybe it's like, so you're nervous about upcoming changes in the workplace because these are changes that are set with God before we even come into this lifetime, that then God works on putting our footsteps on the path to get there, you know? But that Hierophant tells me that if there are like talks about layoffs or cutbacks in the workplace, either upcoming or they've already happened, with the 8 of Wands, it's for a reason to move you out of this jealousy and this inner workplace click thing that's going on, okay? Could be some nepotism or jealousy in the workplace, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. See, you've got a few ideas because 7 of Pentacles tells me you're trying to balance your budget out a little bit. Maybe you're tired of like living tight or paycheck to paycheck, right? Or having to cut your nose to spite your face. And you might even be noticing pennies on your path, okay? And I'm seeing more than just one penny, but like I'm seeing like a Libra that gets out of your car or something, and you see like 2 or 3 coins, maybe walking into a gas station or something. Maybe somebody's got one of those earth tone machines that makes the sound of the waves or the like the water sounds and ocean sounds and stuff, because I'm still being drawn to that waterfalls. Maybe some of you guys are considering voiceover work or something, because ASMR work even possibly. Maybe you want to start that as a channel. 8 of Cups, Strength card, 5 of Cups. So you're just nervous because if it hasn't worked out before, why would it work out this time? You know what I'm seeing on this Strength card to the 8 of Cups? It looks like some additional income comes your way to help. It's either like you're freaking out about like losing your job and you find out you're one of the ones that gets kept on board and you're like, wow, thanks for stressing me out for the past however long. But or it's like you're just due for a raise that comes in. Maybe some of you guys actually a side job takes off or becomes more full time, like working from home, working remote, something like that. But it'll even improve your credit score on this. Strength card to the 8 of Cups, Leo Pisces energy. That's the one that tells me that even like, yeah, like I'm seeing a Libra that's like scrolling on Zillow or Realtor. I don't think you're like exactly moving per se, but like making plans to move or just dreaming about homes. Or somebody is like interested in, maybe you're into like real estate or property management, maybe even like landscape design, or somebody has a garden possibly. Something about the home really resonates, but maybe it's like you want to make videos based on stuff that you're already doing. What I'm seeing though, if you're using this change in the work energy as a reason to like get you into your own Ace of Pentacles, your own business, or start something new, launch it, get it off the ground. Somehow I'm seeing something about your own business being combined with like a social media presence that, like, along with a brick and mortar setup that allows you to go viral or expand your network using artificial intelligence. Okay. Like you plant gardens, or you're like into health or food and that, and you can make videos doing meal preps or real estate, flipping houses, and you're making videos of all the stuff you're doing. I don't know. Some of you guys might even be into like voiceover work, modeling, or acting. And the offer allows you to like tap into a different demographic or a different spectrum. Okay. But it does give you the ability to travel as well too. So I do dig the direction it's going. Either you go viral in your normal 9 to 5 job, like you get kept on board, or you help somebody out higher up that takes notice, or you're self-employed and Data Wands shows your career path moving forward faster than expected. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, right into a reward. I think your money in like, I'm literally seeing that you're not in the same position you are now by the end of the year, even by the summertime. It's like totally different. Okay. 8 of Cups, it's a higher level, and you're going to meet some like people in your industry too. All right. Maybe attending some meetups and stuff, but it's cool. All right. 4 of Wands also tells me some of you guys that are currently employed, you might be up for an award in your field. Like you get invited to, you might, I don't think you've heard of it yet, but you get like an email or a notification that you're up for a nomination, like an employee of the month or excellence in your field. Okay. It's just a little bit of a bonus to be like, oh wow, somebody really did recognize my work. Or I'm talking to a Libra that's pushing 100K on YouTube, and you're getting ready to, where am I going to hang my cool plaque? I already know where I'm hanging mine. But I do see the direction it goes, and the Emperor either becoming your own boss or elevating into a place of management. I like that. Okay. All right. So let's get into the love department here. Let's see what's up with this past person. The Hermit card shows some of you guys haven't spoken in a while. 3 of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles, but there's still some like you were still a catalyst to this person. And it just really feels like it's not over yet as I stare at that Queen of Pentacles. But let's see. All right. And thanks for being here, y'all, too. Appreciate you. Subscribe, set the bell. And if you want to book personal reading, just email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. You can choose from the Zoom reading or traditional private YouTube video. Queen of Pentacles on the Queen of Pentacles. This person is really adamant about letting you know that they've done something to clear out some karmic debt from their childhood. But the Hanged Man to the Page of Wands, it's like with the lovers, they feel like it takes too long. Some of you guys worked together at one point too, and possibly that got in the way, and maybe both you guys even lost your jobs or had to like completely start over as a result of this. 3 of Cups, 2 of Swords to the Chariots. We've got some strong Cancer and Libra energy on this. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer. But so they're working on those sneaky ways that we were talking about at the beginning. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. It looks like 6 of Cups to the 2 of Pentacles. It's kind of like, so they weren't all in, or it started like maybe as fun first or a situationship, friends with benefits. Okay. Like, but they broke the trust. Hanged Man on the Lovers card. Gemini Pisces energy. Gemini Pisces. Gemini Pisces. So, okay, they would show up. They would show up out of the blue after days of not texting you or talking to you, right? And then act like everything was fine. Like, oh no, it's okay. I didn't ignore your text message 4 days ago. I'm just, I'm gonna text you now, right? But then, like, so then they'd start texting like no problem with the Lovers card, a lot of in and out energy, and then disappear again. And some of you had enough of the in and out energy, all right, because you were dealing with a bit of an avoidant, weren't you? This person's attachment energy wasn't even turned on. They had no clue about being in a relationship. And I think with the 6 of Cups, it's a result of their upbringing. Okay. But now, Page of Wands, see, they still wanted, it's like this person wanted to be single and wanted to have a relationship. Or like when they had nothing else going on, it was cool to spend time with you. But if they had anything else going on, then they had to go to that party or go traveling or whatever. And their Snapchat score going up nonstop, but they're ignoring you, right? Okay. Franklin, thanks for coming. But you know what it is? It's like, so what it is that this person has actually had to turn and do some inward looking onto themselves. Okay. They can't figure out why nothing ever works out for them, right? And why they've never found a person, why it's never worked out. But this has got them doing the work on themselves, where they're going internal and then actually applying the changes in their programming. For some of you guys, it goes clear back to their childhood, whereas a single parent, or maybe I'm seeing a little bit of like helicopter parents, that these people were so overbearing on your person that their expectations for a relationship were completely off the chart. Okay. And it's kind of like, yeah, the attachment circuit wasn't even powered up. And I'm hearing. Is that Megan Maroney? Is it Megan Maroney that's, because I'm hearing the song "I Sleep on My Side and You Sleep with Everyone," right? The indecisiveness, that was a big deal. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. Capricorn energy is pretty strong because, like, for some reason now they really want you to know they've changed. Page of Swords. Oh, okay. So, like, some of you guys are in this Four of Pentacles, right? Where it's like almost like you guys are in a way either protecting or out stubborning each other. Hey mom, what's up? You feeling okay? Hey Gigi. It's like one, it's like you guys are both like, well, I'm not reaching out. Well, I'm not reaching out either. Well, I'm not no, well, no. It's like the trust has been broken. All right. And this person taught you a lot about yourself, didn't they? But I am seeing for this one here that mm, there is potential for contact to test the waters and see what you've been up to. And the Page of Swords tells me they're not so much stalking. They're not so much stalking you online, but for those of you that have been getting like burner calls or phone calls from like your area code or WhatsApp, like it's them from a fake number. Okay, because here's how this is going to play out with the Page of Swords. All right. Some of you they've either called and just they just wanted to hear you say hello or whatever. But for those of you getting like those weird spam calls, now yeah, this like that song No Caller ID. Okay. This one with the Page of Swords is that they're gonna use, oh my gosh, really? They're gonna use this like burner number or this fake number in order to start messaging you. Okay. So it's kind of like they're gonna be like, so are you seeing anybody or are you single, right? And like they're gonna be like that person that's gonna start asking you about them. Like they're gonna play it off like it's somebody else, but it's almost like they created a persona to talk to you because they couldn't find anybody to be the middleman to be like, would you see if Libra's willing for to take another chance so I can talk to them and tell them I'm all Queen of Pentacles and changed and doing better? But nobody was up for the offer, right? And they're a little nervous about reaching out because of the way things ended. But yeah, so they're creating their own third person in this case. Okay, so and you're gonna like, how are you gonna? Are they gonna use a voice changer? Crosswatcher, are you gonna use a voice changer or something to be like, are you interested in or Libra? Are you? What are you gonna do? I think it comes as a text message because yeah, they're gonna try to be like, yeah, my name is Jans Hugelbuck, and would you be interested in Crosswatcher still? And you're like, I know it's you. Stop the stuff, right? Oh no, it's me. I'm a friend. I'm just a friend of Crosswatcher, right? But for some reason, it also endears you guys towards each other. For those of you that want them back, you're gonna be like, well, this is the most unique way to apologize, so I'm gonna give you a chance. And some of you guys will be like, tell Crosswatcher to go pound sand. That's where you have your free will choice to come in on this one, but the energies are showing up. Okay. All right. Could be dealing with another Libra. Pisces and Gemini are pretty strong. You do have Cancer and Capricorn hanging out. Scorpio's here too, along with Virgo. But that doesn't have to be their sun sign. This could be any part of their chart. It's just part of their chart that energizes, though, when I ask about you, when I ask what their thoughts, feelings, and intentions are, it literally tells me. So you're going to get a message from Zach Morris. Okay, this is my Zach Morris card. Doesn't he look like Mark Paul Gosselaar? Like, where's Tiffany Amber Thiessen at? Page of Pentacles to the Fool card. Yep. Some of you guys, the ones that want this person back, you will actually, this will endear them to you and be like, well, that was the most, most unique way of trying to reach out and apologize. But in the Page of Pentacles, they totally want to. Or somebody likes watching Saved by the Bell. But okay, so let's see what's up with the new person next. All right, what do we got with the new energy? Thanks for being here, guys, too. Appreciate you. All right. What's up with the new person? Let's see, we'll probably already have to retitle this thing. All right. It is so mind-blowing how that works, but I don't care. I'm here for you. King of Pentacles, so this person is already pretty established. Six of Pentacles on the Six of Pentacles tells me you both want it to work out. With that Chariot on the Hermit, though, with the King of Cups, maybe you guys either live at a distance or there's an age difference on you. For some of you guys, there's actually like a difference in ethnicity or something. Okay. But even this person is a bit of a procrastinator. They're riding that bicycle so slow that it's like just barely balancing and keeping up. All right. And a sign that this person that you're connecting into this is I'm seeing that you will see somebody walking dogs, but they're going to be like twin dogs or the same breed of dog or something. All right. And the person might even wave at you as you drive past them or something. But Chariot on the Hermit card is that, oh, okay. Some of you guys have been arguing with this person already because they took someone else's side over yours. So some of you guys are already involved with this person. King of Cups. All right. It's like, yeah, like somebody that sided, like it's an argument between you guys that maybe like somebody sided with their parent instead of you or something like that. But okay, so it's kind of like you want this to work out, but you're nervous that history is repeating itself, King of Cups, because this triggers you back to some of your own self-healing work, that you get nervous, okay? And for those of you that you're at a distance, this makes it even more awkward that they'd be like, they say or do something like that just throws you off track, like, whoa, I didn't expect that to come out of their mouth. You know, this person's a little different than others, though. This might be why you're fearing that something will repeat itself just like a past relationship, okay? Because there are even a few similar cards, Hermit and the Chariot and that connect into the past person energy. So that's a little bit of it. I can see why. So you want this to work out, but you're just nervous history is going to repeat itself. Okay, gotcha. Could be a Cancer or a Virgo. Taurus is pretty strong. Could even be another Libra or a Pisces, maybe Gemini or Sagittarius. You or them could be born on the 10th, the 20th, the 27th, 16th, the 19th, the 9th, maybe the 13th, the 3rd, or the 31st, maybe even the 1st. World card. So there's this, and the Ten of Swords. There's a way to overcome this, and you guys are already wanting to. And literally, it brings us full circle on the reading. We're back to the very first card out. Justice card on the Justice card. That does tell me that you are at a point that you're closing a complete cycle and getting ready to go forward to the next step. Because we've got the World card down here, the last card in the tarot deck, stay put. And then we got the Fool card over here, the new beginning, the new start. So you have come full circle on this one with the Emperor. Some of you guys, this is is it your boss? Or are you their boss? Interesting. But on the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, it's what I'm seeing on this one, they've got different intentions behind their actions, okay? All right. It's that they're learning how to be in a relationship all over again, okay? Or for some of you guys, either you or them are disconnecting out of a relationship and like there's an adjustment period to getting used to somebody being nice or treating you nice as opposed to like what you've been put through in the past, okay? But strong Gemini energy on this too. What I'm seeing on this one is it's like they're learning how to be in a relationship all over again, okay? And I'm seeing a tattoo of a fox, interesting enough. Some of you guys might even be noticing feathers along your path or, okay, this is rather specific. I'm seeing, I don't know if anybody even remembers these things, but I got to call the sign that I got. And that's, I'm seeing those like either stuffed harp seals or like, yeah, does anybody remember those harp seal paints that you could like order from, what was it, like the Danbury Mint or something? I don't remember now. And like those, they were painted, but it was like Alaskan snow scenes. I don't know. Something about the harp seals is really resonating. Okay. But on the Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, it's like, so you're both kind of learning from your pasts. All right. Because you're here with that Justice card and we've got an Emperor here. So your outcome is the one that's like kind of driving this energy. All right. You're a bit of the manifester. This person's the manifestee. But it's like you guys take turns as to who's open and to who's not. It's almost like we're watching like Yeah, between like one person's open, the other's closed off, and then you guys switch. It's like we're watching a pickleball match, right? But perhaps someone is still getting out of this. Like either a current period of bad energy in your life, or somebody you or them are getting out of a current relationship that you've already disconnected from and getting ready to go this way. So you both want each other in your life, Justice card to the Emperor, but they're just working on changing some things that are like affecting their life so that they can make a legitimate offer. Okay. And they're going to go from the Eight of Swords to the Ten of Swords, which means they can overcome this. That gets us right back to that Justice card. So maybe even previous events in your lives have, it's kind of like kept you both a little guarded as far as opening up your trust or keeping the faith in real love. Four of Swords. We go into the Six of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Whoa, that lets the decks connect back up. Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. So this is the energy getting cleared out, that Three of Swords. Because remember, the Three of Swords doesn't have to be a third party. It's a noun. It can be a person, a place, or a thing. So they're working to cut out this energetical red tape. Maybe for some of you guys, it is the location difference, the age difference. It could just be as simple as that on the Three of Swords, you know? But it's like you trust that things are going to work. And you know what it is? I see an upcoming conversation between the two of you guys that's really like where you guys get to talk about like what's been Four of Swords holding you guys back from like really establishing the connection and progressing, that lets you guys Six of Swords piece together some clarity as to about what took so long to honestly get this off the ground. Okay. And then from there, it's a win-win coming in. Six of Swords, Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles, that, yeah, somebody on your level that sees things from a more optimistic, independent, positive perspective going forward. Okay. Could be dealing with another Libra, could be a Gemini or a Leo. Sagittarius and Cancer are here, but honestly, the World card is here. So that at that point is any sign. All right. So I love that for you. Libra, claim this thing down below because you've been through a lot and you deserve this. This person's getting ready to open up. All right. They can't stay quiet too much longer. Knight of Wands, Two of Swords. Keep that faith because they're getting the obstacles cleared away on the Seven of Wands. That again leads us right back to justice, where God's like, well, Archer decided to shuffle the deck some more and keep going. So we have to get back to full circle and bring the Justice card back. That guarantees whatever obstacles may be getting in your guys' way, you guys will overcome them together. All right. I love it for you. So I do know you stay busy, but even if you do have a moment to claim this thing down in the comments, even if it's just an emoji, all right, it does help me, it does help the family and the channel and gets us out there. And even though it takes me forever to respond to them or like them, I do get notified and transmit each one of those things up to the big man. I'm like the AT&T tower downtown. All right. So consider subscribing and setting the bell, being a part of the family. That way we've got almost 60,000 people in your corner helping you manifest and make it happen. All right. And Mod Squad is working to get me to 60,000. So I would love it if you subscribe to be one of those. There's room at the table here for everybody. All right. And remember too, this will resonate to any and all placements of Libra within your chart because you're not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you one in a billion. Remember, nobody can do what you do. All right. So now, if you want to hang around, thanks. Hey, what's up, Dancing with Dragonflies? Hi, Sarah. Thanks for coming by. And everybody here on TikTok, you can come over to YouTube if you just got here or you missed the reading, and it's available in the April playlist. But now we're going to do some super chats, okay? And I will come up with a TikTok Archer's Lounge. Yeah, let's go for it. All right, we're going to use the original hero deck, the Grand Theft Auto deck for the super chats. All right, let's go for it. All right. Thanks for being here, Lucas Johnson. Yeah, we don't want to forget Facebook and Instagram. You guys are awesome. Jennifer, what's going on? How you doing? Infinite Faith, what's up, girl? I love you. Miss you. All right, let's go for it. That was some intense energy. That was definitely some intense energy, bro. Oh, thank you. I missed out. I got to get back out there. All right, let's see. Super chats. There we go. All right, cool. All right, let's do it to it. All right, and thank you guys for the super chats. So I've only got time to read the 6, but let's do it to it because we still got Scorpio and Sagittarius on deck tonight. All right, so let's go. All right, hey Randy, what do we got going on? Whoa, High Priestess. Okay, It's her birthday today. What are her thoughts, wants, and wishes for herself and pertaining to me? Believe it or not, she's actually spending her birthday alone. Temperance on the High Priestess, considering about actions, because this has a significant date for her that she's really doing a lot of thinking about the distance. And at the moment, she's unsure of why she doesn't feel like doing anything for her birthday. She's like, man, the other day I was fine with going to a baseball game. I didn't even care. But today I just, and what she realizes while she's thinking about it tonight at home on her own, spending a Friday night by herself in her tub, just relaxing, is how great the previous birthdays with you were. God's like, we got to give her some time here on her own to be like, man, if Randy were here, this would be different. Temperance. All right. So what I do see on this pertaining to you is Temperance, Eight of Wands, Star card. I do think her spending tonight alone is going to be a catalyst to reach out. You have the potential of possibly hearing from her over the weekend. Definitely before the end of Aries season, and the current energy and the way she's feeling right now. It maybe even like on Eastern time zone, it's almost 6. Maybe she's like driving home or getting home from work, and instead of having like any plans, she's gonna be sitting alone at home in the bathtub. And she told everybody, Temperance, she told everybody, oh, that's all I want to do. I just want a me day. That's all. And then she goes home sad about it. Okay. But she's got to go through some of these hurts too. She's got to have a bad birthday to realize what she had. All right. So I hope that helps. Chloe, what's up, girl? How you doing? All right. Will Rhett better himself to try to repair a romantic relationship? Let's see. I love when I pick this deck up. Oh my gosh, I love this deck. This is the reason for it. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords on the Queen of Swords. I actually do see the yes. I see that even by asking this question, see you typing out your super chat, that you're manifesting him better. It's the energy of wishing him well, loving from afar, that sort of a thing. 4 of Pentacles on the 7 of Swords. Right now, his heart chakra is closed off, and with the 7 of Swords, he is healing from some of his deceitful ways. Okay, so in the Queen of Swords and the 2 of Wands, I think Page of Cups, he decides to come your way. He is in the 5th stage on the 5 of Swords of like grieving through the loss of an ego death. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. All right, you even have the potential. April 7th, that was Monday. You got the potential that Mercury going direct is what's getting him ready to talk to you. Okay, it's the part of the Libra reading with the Queen of Swords being Libra energy about like that upcoming conversation to talk about what was the holdup and get some clarity from it. All right, so I hope that helps. Okay, Carla, let's see what we got for you. Can I do an energy check on Virgo as along with new love? For sure. You got it, girl. And thank you for your generous donation, girl. You work hard for your money. You are definitely, you're the best. I love you, girl. Thank you. All right. Libra, this reading is totally sponsored by Carla Johnson. All right. 5-star hotel. Way better than the Howard Johnsons. All right, I gotta come up with something better for you. All right, Page of Swords on the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So what I'm seeing right now, High Priestess, is that Virgo's spending some time by themselves. They're not going out, not really doing too much, still processing on the shadow work. But with the Page of Swords, Virgo's actually been looking into your social media, checking up online. And I do think there's a possibility that if there was a block, that you've already been unblocked. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo is actually coming through this. Eight of Swords shows the energies are telling me Archer, he could reach out now. He's ready. He's good to go. So it's his own choice, Eight of Swords, that he's staying like feeling like in a state of lockdown. So he's ready. He just doesn't believe that he's ready. 3 of Wands to Justice. It does show that he comes to terms with it with the Knight of Pentacles. It's just been a long process, but it still has a good outcome for you guys. Okay. Now, new love. Knight of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Yes, that person in your friend zone does like you, but they think that you're interested in Virgo. So it's almost like you're giving off an energy of like, I'm promised to somebody, I'm not looking or interested. But that one that you've suspected this whole time, which is why that led you to be like, what's new coming in? Yeah, that person is interested. 7 of Pentacles just they think you're unavailable. Tower card, 5 of Pentacles. But should you choose to go that route, Pentacles, Ace of Swords with the Emperor, it's a pretty confident relationship. So they're already an awoke emperor. You just hadn't really considered them because of the friend thing. Friend zone, friend circle, friend group. All right. So I hope that helps. All right, Tia, what's up, darling? Let's see, a weekend or a week update. All right, feels like something's brewing. And Kay, let's see, that girl Kay Libra has been really messy and weird. Maybe she's envious and wants to block you and Leo. All right, let's see what's up. Justice card. No, she's a little, I don't have a better way to put this. She's stupid. I don't I don't have a better way to put this. Three of Swords. She's not wise to that stuff. No, at the Chariot, and there's no interest between you two. So no envy or jealousy. It's that you kind of fear there is, but I'm being told she's not really that interested in him anymore with Six of Wands, that she's got somebody else on her mind. That's why she's irrelevant to the situation with the Eight of Swords. Okay. And with the Chariot on this one, it does seem, yeah, Five of Wands. Yeah, it's all friend zone stuff between the two of them. Page of Cups, Ten of Swords. On his mind, though, I do think that what you're feeling about this tensiony that's building is because it's almost like you feel like you're back in a previous Leo energy with the Lover's card to the Judgment card. It's like you were doing okay, starting to think over it, but now it's like, wait, it feels like it's happening again. Like it's going to happen. Like it's the energy's back. That it's there because you've been heavy on his mind. Page of Cups, it's a bit of manifestations underneath the Moon card with the Sun card. Okay. He is processing and thinking a lot about, like, okay, we did get along good. It's almost like the in and outs, the fights and all that actually is working to strengthen the relationship. So he's processing and still thinking about it, but in the same sense, at the moment, current energies are that still just doing himself. So into that self-love that it's just kind of it's just overtaken his energies. Moon card. It's almost like he's in a place right now as he goes through those five stages that he's like, oh, I'll just never be happy. It's never going. He'll get through that stage. He's in that stage right now, like, oh, it never happens. Six of Wands shows you and Leo do still work out. It's just a long process. All right. All right. Let's see. Yuki. All right. Berkeley International Student Advisor job. All right. And so we got Williams College Global Language Center job. Both Massachusetts, or continue to look for college jobs. Okay. Gotcha. Continue to look for college jobs in PA and MA. That one there's got the Six of Wands. There's a job posting that's waiting for you to apply for it. Okay, Berkeley student advisor job. Come here. Page of Cups. Ooh, I think that one's got potential. I think you would like that job too. Okay, that one's got potential for an offer, Berkeley. Okay. Let's see. I think they do offer you a job. Five of Wands. This is giving us the Williams College Language Center job. Five of Wands. I think on that one, if you took that job, the one at Williams College, it'd be a stepping stone. You wouldn't be there very long, but it's got potential. So you got three potential good candidates. New applications would bring in a successful offer. You will get an offer off of Berkeley. Okay. Might be one you're a little unsure of because of like relocating or something. But then I'm seeing that Williams College, like you'd start it for a while and it wouldn't be challenging or there wouldn't be enough work or something. And you'd wind up right back looking for the next job, but you'd find another one. It'd just be a bit of a stepping stone. Okay. Four of Cups, keep applying. Look at you sitting there at night with your cookies and milk, your Chips Ahoy's in the bag with the 2 gallons, the gallon of milk poured right into the Chips Ahoy box, right? But yeah, I do see you applying for one. If you actually went back and looked into looking for college jobs in Pennsylvania and Massachusetts area and that, you would find a new one that's like, oh, I don't remember this posting, but then like it actually moves ahead along pretty quick. All right. Okay, let's see what's up. All right, Ashley, please tell my, hold on, where's my mouse? That's not the mouse, deck of cards. Okay, please tell me soul contract Bruce is done. You got it. Soul contract Bruce is done. Six of Swords, card of science with the Emperor. Yes, this one is complete for you. Him, no. He unfortunately will be repeating the lessons. He's stuck in a cycle. Okay. You, however, yes, the contract is fulfilled. Five of Cups. So he's going to stay kind of depressed. He's with the Queen of Cups. He may eventually seek out therapy and stuff. But for you, there's some new love coming. Strength card could be a Leo, a Virgo, or a Cancer, but actually confirmation that there's somebody brand new that you guys start going forward. Cancer, Virgo, June into August is going to be a very transformative time in love for you. Yes, you passed the test. Your energy is just starting to change and transform, like how you have pre-shadow and post-shadow periods after planetary events. You're in the post-shadow of fulfilling the contract, okay? And then it starts taking off because it is all, yeah, oh my gosh, we are in almost June. 2025 is flying. January took forever, but now 2025 is flying by. So I hope that helps, Ashley. And thank you guys all for the super chats. You guys are awesome. Pisces will be tomorrow, Shelly. Pisces will be tomorrow. Thank you. And Libra, thank you so much for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. Totally love and appreciate you for it. And God, thank you for the messages we got for the super chatters and for Libra. As always, we appreciate your divine protection, direction, and continued guidance. All right. So I say all right and okay a lot. I have no clue why, but whatever. It's Archer. I don't care. All right, guys. Until next time, I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I love the way it's looking for you, Libra.